So you've heard of prophecy, and it was probably in the context of some fantasy movie you watched online or something like that. Oracles of prophecies about the future. Sounds weird, right? My wife was talking to someone about prophecy one time, a woman friend, and as she mentioned that someone had prophesied in church, the woman almost jumped out of her seat. A prophet, a prophet! So like she couldn't believe there's like prophecy happening in 2025 in the United States. See, the problem is that we've been commanded in the Bible in 1 Corinthians 12 and chapter 14 to eagerly desire the gift of prophecy. But no one ever showed us how to do it or what it looks like. I was terrible at hearing God's voice myself, like really bad at this. I could hear God on big things every once in a while, like moving to the Philippines, but the times I heard from God were few and far between. A few years ago, I began to really work on hearing God's voice. And guess what? I started to hear God's voice regularly. One of the most fun moments I had was in February 2023 at a conference. And as I spoke, it was like God speaking straight through me. God's presence and the power was in the room, and the words just came out. But that wasn't the craziest part. Get this. Pastors began to repent and to cry out. It was absolutely amazing. God's presence was moving in power in the room. How in the world did I go from barely hearing God at all to hearing God and moving in power and moving in prophecy in just a few short years? There's exercises and things that we can practice to get better at hearing God's voice and to yield to Him that we can prophesy. Sometimes God will have me give words to people that center around colors or biblical characters. It's real life stuff, not just in a classroom. I'll work with God and I'll listen for feedback. I observe and then I work on yielding every day, which just means that I'm letting God speak through me. It doesn't take a super lot of time every day, but it does take a commitment. So here's what we can do. It all starts with one thing. You have to eagerly desire it. It's biblical. You have to get hungry. I pray that God fills you with the hunger right now. And if you're hungry for God, I mean really hungry, join this movement and hit that button now.